It was interesting.
I'm going to touch it.
Hey, we are at Oil Creek State Park and Pennsylvania, and we're going to do a backpacking trip. Today is going to be a little bit different because there's no kids with me, there's no Chanda with me. Instead, I have my dad right there. This will be his very first backpacking trip. And then I got David, my brother, and we're going to hike the Girard Hiking Trail as kind of a Father's Day sort of thing. So it should be a lot of fun. So we're just going to go ahead and get it out of the way and say that I forgot my hiking shoes. And I'm wearing regular tennis shoes this weekend. So we were already on the road and I didn't feel like turning around. And so we're just going to do it anyway. Not supposed to see much rain, so it should be fine, right? Alright, well, we got to camp a couple minutes before sunset, and there's some other people camping here, so we're not going to record much here, but we got our tarp set up for Dad and I, and David is working on getting his hammock hung and everything right now, and we will just see you in the morning. This is luxury camping right here. Men's room, water, and trash. All miles away from anything. Awesome. All right, well, it's a little after 9:30, and we had kind of a leisurely morning, drank some coffee, ate some oatmeal, tore down camp, and we are about to head out. So we got up to 17 miles, depending on which route we choose, and the possibility of swinging by the museum or cutting it short and getting to camp early. So we might try and get to camp early just to beat the Boy Scouts, but we'll see.
Water, so you can tell when the stream's wider, it's going to open the ledge right there.
Come on, you can do it.
Here we go.
I don't know if you can see it in the video, but that's a way better view even than Plum Dungeon Falls. Way prettier waterfall. Very nice. So yes, we did just run down a giant hill. Really not sure why we decided to do it, but we did.
We're bittercoffers, that's why.
I guess when runners go backpacking, sometimes they run.
If there's a hard way to do it, we'll find it.
Everybody's eating tuna today. Not a bad view either. Alright, so we're heading out of the Drakewell Oil Museum. What'd you think, Dad?
It was interesting.
Yeah, pretty interesting. It's for being out in the middle of nowhere, something you run across in the woods, basically. It's pretty nice. It has a lot of neat stuff about the history of oil drilling. So definitely, anybody hikes this, they should check it out. It's pretty cool. Got the Camelback hooked right into the platypus filter. Pretty sweet system. All right, we are at camp. It was a good hike, challenging hike, but a good hike. It's a beautiful day. We've got our tarp set up for me and Dad, and our ground sheet was still a little wet when we got here, so it's drying out before we put our stuff down on it. And David's over here setting up his hammock system, and Dad just got back with water, so we'll be able to cook. Well, it's a little after 7, and I just woke up. David was already up. Boy Scouts are long gone. Last night we got here, there were even more Boy Scouts at camp last night. And so we got our camp set up and really just hung out with the Boy Scouts and waited for it to get dark. Went to bed pretty much as soon as it was dark. And it was a pretty good evening. I slept pretty well. David said he slept okay. Dad's still asleep, so I have no idea how he slept, but I'm gonna get some coffee and oatmeal going for myself. And we got the hike out of here today. It's about 8 miles out today, so looking forward to a good morning. All right, well, it's a 9:45. We had a slow morning, slow getting started. Really weren't in any sort of hurry, but we're about to put our packs on and hit the trail. And it's about 8 miles out. Look at him. He is like 5 feet long at least.
I'm gonna touch it.
He does not seem to be afraid.
Not at all.
It's like, leave me alone.
You see what I was talking about? The yellow and red under.
Yeah, you can see a pattern. Like, let's see if I can get close enough to get it. You see the pattern under his scales. Pretty cool. So he was seen yesterday by the Boy Scouts and by David. Today we got him on film. Or her. So I know it's hard to tell by this beautiful sunny day, but supposedly there are storms coming in, and we decided that we were going to take the bike trail as a shortcut to get back to the car before the storms hit us. So hopefully it works and we were right and it was worth doing. But it does mean hiking on the pavement in the sun for the next couple miles.
That might just be a ranger's access trail. Could be. Belden Village.
Super cool. Permit required, confined space, do not enter. So that tells me that all I need to do is get a permit and I can get in that barrel. We made it home. It was a great trip, a good weekend. Happy Father's Day. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.